Hey, in this video I'll talk about my second half of the app, which is the to-do list, which you can access through clicking these buttons, and you can switch back and forth. So let's go through each one progressively. So this just connects the uh, variables we set here to the items in the activity on the layout file. So this is matches Listview here to the Listview in the file, and the button and whatnot and everything else. So what this does, and the one we on the main activity too, this just goes like this lot. It's not a problem. So what these does is it helps swap the activity. It specifies activity to this, which is the activity we're in right now, and the activity we want to switch to, which is main activity, and this starts the activity, as I explained in the previous video. This just sets the calendar. Pretty simple. It shows the year, month, day of month, and final means it cannot be changed. Date pick, which is this one, this variable. Wait, let me open up activity 2. Date text or date pick, as I've made in the class. Date pick sets makes you see the calendar, as you can see if you click on date pick. Double click or click, you can see the calendar, and you can set it to whatever you want. So I'll set it 31. Oh, yep. This just sets the what the calendar looks like and where it pops up. And yeah, this just shows the date picker. This sets it before it shows it. Next up is the date set, which helps us set the day. As you can see, once you click the OK, then it will set the date pick text into date, which is this date, then month, then year, which makes this, and this is also pretty much the same thing. Next up is the add item, which will add the item. For example, we put down do homework, then you just add item and it will pop up here. Well, you can fix this, or just move this, and here we can just, it's a little bit close, but you can just move the alarm up a bit if you want to have a little bit more space between the alarm and the text. So this just this makes the button have an on-click listener, which it triggers if you click the button, which leads us to add item, which let me find it here. So this edit text, this is to find the edit text, which is right here, this text right here, and this string text is to find the text and then show this text, and then this combines it with the date pick text right here. Study tomorrow, example, and this gets the text and shows the text, and here is how it adds the items. So what this does is, if the item text is not equals nothing, and date pick is not equals nothing, like it's empty, it will add the these two items, and I add this so there's a little bit space between it, and then we just, after you set the text, after you set the text, you set back the text to nothing, and as you can see, it goes back to nothing after you set it. And this is else, which will occur if these do not happen. So for example, if these two are empty, so toast, as I said before, um, it uh, it makes a text pop up on your screen, and this will show what text you'll see. As you can see, if you click nothing, it shows up please enter text and time, as you can see here. So let's go back up to here. So this is just the array list, and these are the items in it, and the adapter shows and adds it to the list view. This is a list view listener, which if you click or long click in this case on an item, it will do what you state in the method. So what this does is I made so that if I long click an item in the list view, which is this, as you can see here, list view is inside here, it'll show the items. So what it does is if you long click it, it'll make a text that item remove, and this removes the item stated here. On item long click int I, and then it'll notify the dataset or the list view that it has changed and remove it. And look, item removed, and the item is removed too. And that is basically it. So you can just type whatever, pick any date you want. For example, February 24th, and then it'll just put it there, and it'll work. And if you go back to it, it's still there. That's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot to mention, but this just matches the layout of this class to activity2, so that it is connected and it does not go to random activity. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.